Africanness did not mean you had to be prehistoric or ancient. You could be modern African.
Are you feeling all right now, Paris? Most people just want to live in peace. What problem now? Government and bad policies. They make life difficult instead of bringing simplicity. The hate and suffering around, so painful to see. Stop the hate, for goodness sake.
I was very happy, but I knew it was going to take a lot of hard work and information and research. So we had to prepare our minds for giving the information and helping the museum get all the information they needed. But we were all very excited.
No, I was just about to turn 2 years old before he passed away. So what I have is I met him, and I have secondhand stories about when I met him. Like, he came to my naming ceremony. He gave me a name that is called Afolabi at my naming ceremony. So I know I visited him at his house, and he had a sweet tooth. He gave me sweets.
I will never be too blind to see the choices that you make and painfully. The children will inherit the world you create. The children will inherit mistakes you made. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you see? What do you feel? I will never be too blind to see. I will never be too blind to lie under a tree. Think how it could be.
I think this has to do a lot with Fela. I think the French journalists were fascinated about this man, his music, his politics, how he never compromised his integrity or Pan-Africanism, 27 wives, the amount of times he was beaten, the burning of his house, the death of his mother, the revolutionary, the political musician. So French people, the press were very enthusiastic and wanted to know more. And they kept writing, and as he toured, people wanted more information, and they followed him from then. So I think this is why.
No, we found out it's about 7 generations now. I think he picked up his earliest knowledge in music from learning from his father.
His grandfather and his father.
His grandfather and his father. I think it's because of the type of man Fela was. I think it's because of the character that he had, the values that he upheld, even how interesting he was as a person. But I think it's for the most part because of the power and the authenticity of the genre of music itself. I think it's people that hear it for the first time, especially the more mature their ears are, the easier it is to appreciate the design that it must have taken, the time and the efforts to create a genre of music and develop it so much within a few decades in your lifetime, and still be able to use that music as a tool to reflect your environment and your reality. So I think it's both that he was a very interesting person, and the music he created was authentic and just timeless, and something that strong would just keep growing forever.
I mean, when you grow up watching Fela, because we started to watch Fela very young, we were like 6, 7, 8, and we saw Fela's transition all the way. And then seeing Made, it's so beautiful that my sister and I and my friends, we just say, wow, do you remember Fela here? So it's just like seeing history in a way repeat itself. He's very hardworking. So I'm enjoying it. I know I have to write another album pretty soon. It's just I have to find space in my mind and kick him out of the studio. Because he's always in the studio, you see. Happy birthday to Lolo. Happy birthday, Lolo. Happy birthday to you. We wish you more episodes, great shows, great interviews, great programs, and stay strong.
And we'll do something special for you that Fela used to do. Egbe.
Wine.
Egbe.
Wine.
Egbe.
Wine.
All right, that's it.